your notebook and your pen, your paper, everything you need necessary for this program, because you're going to have a swell time. Also, we're going to be having a raffle draw. We're supposed to have 10 lucky winners, but luckily we had one more sponsor, so we're going to have 15 lucky winners, unlike yesterday that we had 10. So please stay with us from the beginning to the end, and you can be a lucky winner. Yesterday we had some persons we called, but they had already left the meeting. So plan to stay to the end so you can be one of our lucky winners. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. So at this time, we'll move on to the second item on the program, which is the introduction of the moderator. Just a second here. Okay. All right, moderator for today. Yesterday, we had one of our moderator. That was no other person than Enobong Eposin. And today we're going to have one of our awesome ladies from University of ESUT. She's the Vice President of University of ESUT, and she's going to be moderating this program today for us. So before I hand over to her, let me first of all introduce her to us. Our moderator for today is Mwabisi Victoria Chidima. Mwabisi Victoria Chidima is a student of chemical engineering in Enugu State University of Science and Technology. She has great passion for gaining knowledge and impacting onto others, and has a passion for serving humanity. She has wonderful skills in copywriting, Microsoft Word, Excel, MATLAB, and Python programming language. Her intense love and desire for knowledge made her organize tutorial classes for her fellow course-mates, wow, who are always appreciative. She is currently serving as the Vice President, SP ESUT chapter, and she has assisted in organizing many lecture and programs and other XP activities. At this time, please, everyone, let's welcome our moderator for day 2 of the Women Development Program between University of UniUyo and University of ESUT. Mwabisi Victoria Chidima, over to you.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you very much. You are all welcome to this program. I'm very sure we enjoyed yesterday's program. If not for anything, at least I learned about Dorcas Achiever. And right now, it seems I'm adding to my name, Victoria Achiever. So you have to sit and enjoy today's program. You are all welcome. Okay, we'll be taking a safety brief note right now. So you will see some simple notes you have to take to make sure you stay safe. Do not take a call while driving, even when using a headset or hands-free. Ensure the phone number for emergency situation is always available. The sound of a fire alarm should always be audible. Very, very important. When using a headset, ensure you are still able to hear the fire alarm. Please ensure you mute every distraction if you're not talking. Keep in mind the name of the building and floor number you are in. Very important. Make sure there is a fire extinguisher very, very close to you, and also ensure that the location of the first aid and the first aider is very, very close to you. Pertaining this COVID-19 period, you are asked to always stay safe. Please stay safe. Always put on your nose masks, wash your hands regularly, maintain good social distancing. Also, please stay to the end, participate in the raffle draw, and keep every fluid and food away from your device. Thank you very much. Next, we'll be introducing the section chairperson, who is going to give us a welcome address for today's event. We have the section person as no other person but Engineer Adebola Bada. Engineer Adebola Bada studied petroleum engineering from the University of Port Harcourt, Nigeria. He got a master's degree at the Longthorpe University, UK. He worked in the energy industry for more than 20 years in drilling, well services, production, subsurface engineering, and HSC systems. He worked with ExxonMobil for 6 years in different engineering roles, and then joined Total E&P Nigeria. He works as an HSC advisor in various offshore platforms, coordinating HSC process safety best practices, emergency preparedness, and HSC management systems. He is very keen in delivering agile HSC systems and passionate about teamwork culture. He has expatriations to different countries for a number of field events, like a HSC instructor and advisor at Bangkok Field PTTEP, Thailand. He is a member of SPI, which is Society of Petroleum Engineers International, where he currently serves as the chairman of Port Harcourt session. He is married with children to Chef Florence, an international renowned cuisine chef. Please, everyone, join me as we welcome Engineer Adebola Bada. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So I decided to put on my video. So I can see you and you can see me. Okay. So thank you very much. I like your voice, the way you are actually reading my citation.
Oh,
so I will have to tell Dorcas, we would like to be using to be reading citations of most of our events, please.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
So thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Okay, so I was just looking at that we are around 21 now. I know more people will be coming. Yesterday's event was about 20 something also.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Sir, we can hear you.
Okay, good. Because this virtual thing, there was an event we had in my company, and I spoke for 30 minutes, and I never knew that if nobody was hearing me again. So since then, every 5 minutes I talk, I say, "Can you hear me?" Because it's virtual. Honestly, we just be talking now. You think people were hearing, they are not hearing yet. So I need to confirm every 5 minutes so that I'm not just talking lost. Okay, you heard the part that this lady is going to be part of people reading our citations for Section 103 events. Did you hear that?
We heard it, sir.
Okay, good. Very good. Okay. So thank you for this event. The 5-hour women, aspirations, challenges, and opportunities. So it's ingenious for them to have said 25 hours because I've always been thinking about it, what the ladies and our women do. In fact, I think it's just times 2 of 24, which is like 48 hours, because you wonder sometimes if they sleep. But it's aptly. I like the topic, and I like the title generally. And I attended yesterday's events, and with the distinguished presentation from the ladies is quite excellent. For me, I learned a lot. I made some jottings for myself. So this is not should be only for the ladies. So try also to ensure that the guys attend. They will learn a lot. Because I've seen, don't hold it. So win for us is for ladies here, we want to project, but let the guys also learn. Because if it's only you that is learning, the guys is not learning, there's another cultural issues that we'll start having at this one. So we want inclusiveness, okay? So it's very important. So what we have done regarding the women in energy is to ensure we are also aligning with the SDG 5, which is mainly about women. And if you have also checked the board, we've said this many times, one of the cardinal points that we have put in mind is that we want more ladies in Section 103 as officers. And luckily, we were looking at 30, 35, but we got 40%. So just know that the product of whatever we are doing in section 103, you have seen our program from September. You have seen a lot of activities we are doing. You will see that 25-hour women is actually showing, because we are doing programs like back to back. So let's appreciate our women, that at least 40% of the section of the section officers. Let's really appreciate them. So in terms of the COVID also, I would just like to touch base a little bit. We know it's a bit difficult for a lot of students also, besides other things they have to work on. But at the same time, also attending these events. These events are very key. So we try as much as possible to still put it in our YouTube. And that is why we are coming up with this initiative, to ensure that at least they can be compensated a little bit. And that's why we have all these raffles. So please attend to the end, because I know that in fact for today, they have more data to give out to students, more than what they gave yesterday. So we're having more sponsors to actually support our students. And this is very, very important for me. So having looked at some of the things they mentioned yesterday, when the ladies were saying that you have to be focused, you have to be this, you have to be that. I mean, all these are good, but as I've said yesterday, you can make a lot of plans. You can have a lot of you to action them. So action is actually different from making long lists of to-dos. I used to do a lot of to-dos, okay? But I've discovered that, in fact, streamlining it and making sure that I action them one by one, and you just discover that your to-do list is finished. But don't be in the habit of writing too much, and then there's no action. And at the end of the day, at the end of the year, you start blaming yourself and say, I did not even achieve anything. Okay, so this is very, very. Are you still hearing me? I need to confirm.
I hear you, sir.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
Perfect.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So my only advice, as we're continuing to do this, and many programs that will still be coming, is for us to understand our priorities. And I will state these priorities for you. For me, now my priority number one is my family. Okay. Number two for me is my work. Number three priority, you can imagine, is any other thing, including SP. SP is part of any other thing. So you can see my priority. But you can still imagine I still have more time to do any other thing. So you can now imagine the priority I'm giving for my family and my work. You can just imagine. So, and this is why I like this when they say 25-hour women. So it also includes a lot of people. Okay. So for students, for me, I think their number one priority should it be their studies. And honestly, I mean this because we can connect this to work. Most of the companies are saying we need 30%, 35% ladies, but they can't get it. Why? I think that is also part of what we should be discussing. I've personally been part of some of the interviews in a lot of places. Why are we not getting applications from ladies? What is the issue? And if you look at secondary school, you see in the secondary school, in the high school, they call it like that abroad, you will see that ladies are doing excellently well. When they get to the university, it's reduced a little bit, but the ones that are still doing well are doing excellently well. They are getting the first class. But when it gets to the job, why do we have more guys applying? And don't forget the ratio in Nigeria, it's almost 50-50, yeah? It's almost 50-50 male and female. So it's not as if, like they mentioned in my profile that I have worked in Thailand. I worked in Thailand for 2 years. Okay, we have 70% ladies in Thailand. 70%. Okay, and then we have, so from the airport going to any work in Thailand, it's ladies you'll be seeing. In fact, CEOs, everything is almost ladies because the guys are few. And in fact that they are few, they can't not even compete with these ladies. They are so good. Even the ladies I was working to at work. So we can get to that stage to still marry at the same time, marry our opportunities, marry our aspirations, marry everything together, and not to forget that, okay, we also have responsibility to bring our brains, which women have a lot than guys, of course, to bring them into also the workplace. So for me, I believe that, yes, the women can be 25 hours, but at the same time, I want them to show, to be in politics, to be in. I don't think anything can restrict women. The opportunities are just waiting for them there. So let's encourage ourselves as we are doing in these programs. Let it continue. Let's encourage ourselves and let them get to that vacuum that have been created, and that the opportunities are just there for them until people realize that, yes, they have to take these opportunities. In fact, it's by force, they have to take it. Okay. I'm sorry, and don't mind me. I'm a very strong advocate for women. Okay. So that's the way I like as much as possible to talk. So so as I've said, the priorities for ladies, for me, or let me generalize for students, is number one. Please remember, it's your studies. It's very key. Very, very key. Take it very seriously. No other priority than that. Finish. Then, of course, if you are now going to step two, then you start thinking about, okay, any other organization that can support, that can help you, things like that. But let's focus a lot on our studies. As you can see, the universities are resuming, and then we can see all the issues around. I know it's not really easy, but let's get focused at the same time. So I'd not like to bore you too much. I would just like to say that there'll be a lot of programs also coming from Section 103. All this collaborating with students, with YP, but section programs are also numerous. We'll try as much as possible to support the students as we can, just for them to achieve what they can achieve, in fact. So try as much as possible to tag us, share, or of course follow us in the social media spaces, the LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. This is very important so that when you see any of the programs, share it. If you have 1,000 followers, that is 1,000. For people that have 5,000 followers, that is 5,000. And I've seen some ladies that have actually more than 20,000, 30,000. These are the opportunities, these are the areas that you can support the section. And of course, as you're supporting the section, indirectly also sections will be supporting you. So thank you very much for the organizers, especially for the YPs and the Wayne in Energy. And of course, not to forget ESUT and UniUyo that have started this. I want this to be like a series, so that after this, let's take another 2 university. After that, let's take another 2 university, and let's improving your skills in organizing events. And of course, don't forget the leadership part. So thank you very much. And of course, I know the speakers will do justice. I'll be standing by also. Thank you very much. And let's have a very fruitful discussion.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very, very much for that, sir. You're welcome. Thank you for your words of encouragement. We really appreciate you, sir. Okay. Now, this is the time we have all been waiting for. This is the time we have really been waiting for. We're going to hear from our speakers, our uncommon women. So wonderful women they are. And this is time to hear from them. Our first speaker today, a very, very wonderful lady at that. Very wonderful. A very wonderful lady at that. She is a project operation engineer at Future Oil Field Services Limited Company, where she earlier served as an oil field process engineer. She holds a bachelor degree with an upper second-class honors in chemical engineering from Enugu State University of Science and Technology, ESUT. She has published 2 papers, also volunteered as the president of the Association of Engineers, APWEN, from 2012 to 2014. In 2018, she got awarded by SP Lagos Section 103 for her passion in volunteerism. Okay. For her passion in volunteerism, being a membership co-chair and currently the YP co-chair. I'm talking about this wonderful lady who has been, she has been my mentor. So wonderful, beautiful, and intelligent. She's always ready to assist whenever the need arises. I'm talking about no other person but Engineer Chinenye Ezechi. You're welcome, ma. You're welcome, ma. Please, can you drop your favorite emoji for her to welcome her?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you. It's an honor to be in your midst. I'm sorry if you can't see me clearly, but I think I can see almost everybody. Thank you once again. Can somebody make me a co-host so I can share my slide, please?
You're a co-host, ma'am. Go ahead.
All right, thank you.
Victoria, please stop sharing your slides so she can have access.
Please confirm you can see my screen.
You can see your screen, ma.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Thank you, everyone. Still standing on the existing protocol. I want to say a big thank you to our speakers here today. They did a fantastic job. And of course, the organizers, the two school presidents, you guys are doing a great job. Thank you for this program, to putting up things, to make this program a reality. I sincerely appreciate that. All right, so I'm just here for what we have for the program, which is being a 25 woman as a graduate or as a young professional. A lot has been said yesterday. Sorry. Okay, I want to believe that someone else is admitting people, right? Because I keep seeing it on my screen, it keeps popping up. Okay, that being said, who am I? I'm just like I know Bon already introduced me, or Victoria already introduced me. I'm just a simple individual. My name is Chine Izechi, and currently a project engineer and also a data analyst with Future Oilfield Services Limited. Currently the assistant young professional SP Lagos section 61. Of course, I have interest in anything energy, be it renewable, whatever, anything that has to do with energy. I'm very much interested in it. Of course, the big data and anything project management. I have hobbies with volleyball, traveling, and public speaking, just like I'm doing right now. Okay, so I'll be going through this presentation outline, overview of a 25-hour woman as a single lady, a graduate, or a young professional, then down to how to become a 25-hour woman and opportunities, of course, challenges and aspirations. Let's have an overview of who a 25-hour woman is as a single lady. Like I said earlier on, the speakers yesterday already did a fantastic job. So it's either you missed the class and probably you are here, because I'm going to, I won't use the word repeat, but like reiterate some vital points that they already made mention of. In fact, I had to take out some slides from my own slide because they already did justice to it. All right, she's not a lazy woman. She's a dreamer, a doer, a thinker. She sees possibility everywhere. And this is just a nugget just to remind us of what our times are now. A busy, vibrant, goal-oriented woman is so much more attractive than a woman who waits around for a man to validate her existence. I hope that really hits some points in our memory. See on the overview, she's this lady who takes a constant self-reflection, or what we call self-examination of her life, not the one you do at the beginning of every year, that after some weeks down the line, you've forgotten everything you've already outlined yourself for the year. So some people do it quarterly, some people do it monthly. Just know what works for you, right? And some of this self-reflection, right, has to do with who you are, what method works for you, what you really want out of life. If you can answer the highlighted ones in the color, like the color red, color purple, and then the blue one, I think you have your life, like you have your destiny in your hand, and you can decide or predict what happens at any point in time. What method works for you, what you really want out of life. And is your endless to-do list really necessary? We'll see to it. Having said that, let's see how one can become a 25-hour woman. Like I said before, so it's not going to be different from what you heard yesterday. Developing the right habits. According to Stephen Covey, he said, habit is an intersection of knowledge, skill, and desire. In order to make something a habit in our lives, we have all these three. Intersection of knowledge, skill, and desire. Intersection of knowledge, skill, and desire. Please let that sink, because I'm going to elaborate on knowledge, skill, and desire. I'm not saying it's not good to get married after school or even before you finish school. It's good. Just make sure that you have the right things. But why waiting to be married? It's not like, so marriage is not the goal, right? I still believe and strongly believe that you have a lot to do for yourself. Why waiting, or why hoping for Mr. Right to come? Okay, and just to kind of iterate some things, you never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. So when you talk about knowledge, you're talking about what to do and why we are doing it. You're talking about skills, you're talking about you're trying to develop yourself, how to skills, and of course, desire, what you want. Building your self-esteem. According to Nathaniel Burden, he said, self-esteem is confidence in our ability to think, confidence in our ability to cope with the basic challenges of life, and confidence in our right to be successful and happy. The thing of being worthy, deserving, entitled to assert our needs, wants, and of course, achieve our values and enjoy the fruits of our efforts. Building your self-esteem. If you look at the first picture here, you can see this human being who said, I won't do it. The next person said, I can't do it. The other person said, I want to do it. The other person now said, okay, now look at. So when the person is saying, I won't do it, you can already see his position. He already giving on himself. I can't do it. But look at the person that said, I want to do it, at least show interest. By the time you say, I want to do it, you start looking for how to do it. And before you know, you're already trying to do it. And then you now see that, oh, you can actually do it. And then you now tell yourself, oh, since I can do it, then I will do it. And of course, you did what you did it. If you listen to yesterday, the Dorcas of the Dorcas stressor, the Dorcas achiever, and the other person, at some point, they gave up, right? Not because they can't do it, but because they've not even believed that they can do it. So believing in yourself is one thing, because it's when you believe in yourself that you draw the right energy to yourself to pass through the whole stress, and you see yourself excelling. Plan every day in advance. I know Madam Stella already mentioned yesterday how you have your short-term goals, your long-term goals. Well, the truth is that even for your long-term goals, is what you do day by day that make up your short-term goals, and what your short-term goals you've accumulated over time make up your long-term goals. So it's not enough for you to put it down. It's not enough. And of course, yes, they should also make mention of a vision board party. I know in Lagos section, we normally organize vision board party at the beginning of every year. So we gather placards, or what we call carbon sheet, whatever you call it. We get different colors. Then we get magazines that paint different picture scenarios of greatness. So we bring it for the young professionals. So what they do is that they cut out things that defines them, or that are unique to their own vision, and then they paste it on the board according to how they want to, get to those with your own cardboard sheet and go to your room and paste it there. There is something about, vision, looking at something every morning. Not when girls are struggling to get bones straight. When some distractions comes, like you can't even be distracted because you already have your vision and you look at it every morning. You plan your day in advance. The ability to set priorities and to choose the most important thing you can be doing at every moment is the key to organizing your life and doubling your productivity. Being productive in this world of distraction is a key skill. Some people are productive, but not when some are exposed to some distractions. Some of us is social media. Some don't even know how to use the social media to even help themselves, right? So plan every day in advance, set your priorities right. Develop self-discipline and courage, avoid procrastination. According to Churchill, he said, courage is rightly considered the foremost of virtues, for upon it all others depend. Self-discipline is actually the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Yes, you want to do it. You've already wished, you already envisioned yourself becoming the best graduating student, having a classic job, doing many things, maybe anchoring programs. It's good to wish, but remember, if wishes are horses, beggars will do what? They will ride. I don't even know how to, I can't even overemphasize on this thing, discipline, because the truth is that whoever you are today, right, is just a result of how disciplined, you are. Trust me, even the Dorcas achiever, she kept pushing. She was determined. She kept pushing. She kept pushing anything to get it, of course, positively. Avoid making excuses. There is nothing that will bring you more quickly to the attention of people who can help you than for you to develop a reputation for disciplined work and excellent delivery. As much as possible, train yourself to avoid giving excuses for not fulfilling a task. Excuses create room for what? Procrastination. You only have two options in life. It's that you make progress or you make excuses. There is this adage that says that excuses are like shoes. You always find the one that fits in. You always find the one that fits in. Are you looking for an excuse? Oh, you surely get it. You surely get it. Let people tell you reasons why they're unable to get something done, and you tell them 1,000 reasons why you don't even have everything they have, but you're able to get it done. Excuses, they're like shoes. You always find the one that fits in. You always find the one that fits in. Let's look at opportunities. Being a single person does not mean that you're alone. Okay, maybe over there, it looks like you're not an achiever. Maybe in the 60s, ladies that are alone, they look like people that the whole world has crumbled upon. Maybe because they don't have the facilities we have today in terms of modernization, right? They see them as people that they're full of bad laws. But today is gold, because this is the time you have time to shape your life. You know what you want. You work on yourself real time. Aside being a graduate, you develop on some skills, some generic skills. And what are those skills? They are skills that are not specific to work in a particular occupation or industry, but are important for work, education, and life generally, even in your marriage. Also transferable skills which can be used across all occupational groups. I will list those skills for us, but let's even see the importance here, right? You have the ability which builds your competence. Of course, you grow, you advance in training. Of course, you're knowledgeable, you keep learning, and like that. So we need to give importance towards skill development, because this way we can end what? Unemployment. We're waiting for the classic professional job you're looking for. Why not start up something, at least upskill? That's the least you can give to yourself. Upskill, meet people, network, share information, know the right places to find yourself. You cannot be in anywhere and expect go to fall from heaven. You have to be very, very intentional about it. I remember as a student, while going for a NIST conference, I wasn't just going to go and see my friends. I will go online, read up some companies that are coming in, Look at some companies that I'm actually interested in maybe getting my internship. I probably check their history or their track record to know the project that they have gotten over time, what they have done over time. So that when you get to their booths, you're not telling them, oh, so what do you put? As in, like, some students are very, very funny. So what do you put in? These days, they assume or believe that with Google, you're able to at least know what the event you're coming for is all about, right? So what do? You're telling the person, oh, you guys have done this project ABC. Wow, that's fantastic. And the guy is already interested in you. Oh, so you know about the project. Wow, and you're a student. Like anything you're telling him at that point, he's able to assimilate, even willing to help you. Because you've at least shown some level of that one, you're responsible and that you know what you're talking about. And the person even believe that, oh, if you can actually like absorb this as an intern, you're going to, gain more knowledge, get trained and all of those things. They see you as an asset at that time, not I'm looking for a job. You're carrying yourself from place to place, I'm looking for a job. Everybody's looking for a job. Probably the person you're even talking to is also looking for a job because yes, you can be in Shell, but you also want to excel. You also want to probably be in Saudi Aramco tomorrow, right? It's not about looking for a job, but how you go about it. And those things are a result of what skill development. Let's look at some of these skills. We have learning skills. Another learning skills, we have critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication. Ability to think is ability to propose solution. And how do you propose solution when you don't even have a learning skill? Now, we used to have few information on internet. Today we have lots of information that you even have to learn a skill to gain to decipher which is fact and which is fallacy, right? The real information. If you don't have the learning skills, you can't think nothing. They used to tell us back then, think outside the box. Where we are today, they're telling us, think when there is no box. Yeah, think when there is no box. Think when there is no box. Creativity. Being creative. If you don't have a learning skills, you can't create nothing. If you can't think, you can't create. Collaboration, some of us are very, very, in fact, we have a very bad relationship skill. Collaboration, as simple as it may sound, until you start working, you realize that some people are just difficult to work with. So you also have to also get another skill that is called emotional intelligence, to know how to work with people. Some people cannot collaborate. You know why? You can have a first class, but in the industry also you're always causing problem. They put you in a project, they give everybody a headache because you don't know how to collaborate with people. It's an amazing skill. If one good skill you should have is a networking skill, because okay, I'll talk about that one later. Communication, even in writing mails, developing content. These days we call it what? Content creation. There is a mail you will send, your boss will sack you. No matter how your client is dealing with you, there is a mail you will send that will turn the client off, your boss will sack you. There are ways, and also even in these learning skills, like some people's CVs, I'm wondering, what is this? Some people's CVs, maybe I'm going to show like 2 CVs because it's good we show some samples so that you know how important these skills are while waiting for the Mr. Right. Even as a young professional, as a graduate, there are tons of things to get done. Communication skill. Your CV is like your first proposal in life. You want to start writing proposal for companies, write your own proposal first. Yourself is a proposal to write. If you don't have big, if you're not big on R&D, research and development, is a skill too. You can't be like, you can't even communicate nothing. You can't communicate nothing. Go online, look at some CV templates, look at some, what is it called? Responsibilities as a graduate intern in a certain field. And one good thing about these generic skills is that you can use it in any industry, be it IT, be it oil and gas, what have you. At least develop them. Some people write on LinkedIn like this, you read their write-up, you always, you're kind of, wow. And you yourself can do it. But then, if you don't have the learning skills, some people cannot sit for a long time. It's a problem. is a problem. They will give you a project to work on. You're always procrastinating because you're avoiding sitting down to make research on the internet and develop something, content. Let's talk about literacy skill. Information, media, and technology. I don't know these graduates, I don't know this lady that I'm talking to, that you want to go far in life and you don't have literacy skill, ability to surf internet. At least as a graduate, you should know some places to go for when you're developing anything called paper presentation. The likes of Scholar, the likes of what is it called? Script.com. There are lots of them that you just go there, you get anything you want. It's not to know the latest song that Fino sang. I'm not saying you should not be social. Of course, you have to strike a balance, and that's why we are here, knowing how to strike a balance, right? But know your priorities. Even Mr. Badawi said it, that as a student, your top priority is your academics. And yes, the one speaker said yes, I can't remember whether it was Mr. Sella or Engineer Dorcas, that talked about having boyfriend in school. I'm not against it, but it didn't work for me. Trust me. And I know many students that have one or two problems, that if not the fact that they had creating too much time for the relationship, they probably would have done better. And some of them today, even the boyfriend itself, it's not even yet balanced to marry them in terms of, okay, let me not wait for him, maybe he marry me tomorrow. Some of them tomorrow they will see some other ladies that are far better than you. So I don't just know what works for you. Remember we said it's in the self-examination or self-reflection. Know what works for you. Know who you are first. You must not be like Ada. In the world of media, technology, these key things, you're in of programming, at least as an engineer, shall know one program, even if it's, what is it called? What's this latest one that's an open source? Python. At least know one programming language. Know how, okay, even if you have been learning and things is not entering, shall know your Excel, those ones that they can actually help you to do the work of a data analyst in any industry. Remember I said generic skill in any industry, and they can be technical or non-technical skills. Life skills, flexibility, leadership, initiative, productivity, amidst distractions. Of course, being social. Of course, being social will take you to some unimaginable places that being book smart cannot take you. Like yesterday's speakers, they said a lot of things are happening almost the same time. You don't even know where to go. You don't even know where to even start. But if you have your visions laid down, right? If you have your vision board on, like in your room, you'll be taking your time, because that self-reflection is very, very important. Like in secondary school, back then in school, LGC, there was this lady, Njideka is her name. I remember, let's say school just resumed today. We all, let's say, go back to school, to dormitories today. This girl will start reading Sarojin, biology. And when we are still talking about, hey, where did you go to? Which movies did you see? And all of those things, Njideka will be reading. And I'm like, we just entered hostel today. Why are you reading? I'm yet to understand that thing. Until one day she told me, Chini, that she reads plenty times before she will understand. I was touched. I said, Jesus. I said, are you serious? She said, yes, that if she does not read many times, she will not understand something. And I said, how about asking people to explain to you? She now said that even after explaining, that sometimes she will have to repeat it again. That works for her. I cannot imagine reading from the first day that school has resumed. I cannot imagine that. But is it a good thing? It's a good thing. Maybe I would have done better. Maybe I would have done more, or probably achieve more things if I take my time to start from day one, from ab initio, to start preparing my life and start knowing what I want and how I want to go about it. Flexibility. First of all, in this leadership thing, you have to first of all lead yourself. Some of us cannot take instruction, but they want to lead. I don't understand. Lead yourself first. If everybody in Nigeria can lead themselves first, Nigeria will be the best country. Trust me. Lead yourself first. Add value to your life first. Then you can lead people. You can lead people. Productivity, being social, and of course, initiative. Some leaders, are not even leaders, they're just boss. They want to boss you around. Do this. I command you to do this. But you want to lead by influence. You want people to see the quality of your character, and they're like, wow, she's an amazing person. I want to, work with her. Madam Stella is somebody I want to work with anytime, any day. I worked with her during the ACE conference 2017, and like I had enough fun with her. I learned a lot from her. Okay, so these generic skills, please. And yesterday she mentioned of Bitcoin. So I'm not saying that so anything you hear about, you go into it. No, at least understand how it works and tell yourself, will this profit me? Right? At least know it. It's good to know something about everything. And of course, be a pro in something. Let's look at scholarship opportunities. As a single lady, everything is not after school you marry. You can still further, right? There are opportunities that comes with furthering. We have lots of them. And of course, so it's not a must that so until you do masters, you have not achieved. There are so many professional certifications that you can do that are even more costly than masters. My own is that shall try and move forward. Now you can say, oh, I don't have money, I cannot go to UK, USA. Okay, what was scholarship? There's even online schooling now that you can stay in the four corners of your room and achieve that same certificate that the person who is in Dubai or in US has. Yes. And you can see it to apply those fantastic jobs you're looking up on. But then we also have scholarship that are just for ladies alone. You want to tap into it and make the best out of it. Entrepreneurship is no longer a news that salary and that one should depend on salary alone. In fact, I don't want to use the word worse than in a worse country, but I feel that being in Nigeria already is a big challenge already. So you have to multitask. And how do you multitask if you don't upskill? Very important. Remember, I'm talking about what you do as a graduate before the Mr. Right now comes. Entrepreneurship, irrespective of the field of study, entrepreneurship, including establishment of small-scale business marketing, has been a viable means of employment for the female population. I know some ladies, yes, you can be looking for a job because of the way the country is. I understand that. So it's not everything is not like, oh, after school you get a fantastic job. You can start small. Some are grace that one after school then shell. You remember in our parents' time, so back then, you know what happens back then? You are still in final year. Companies are coming to you telling you, oh, they want to absorb you. They're even begging you to work with them. You even sign an agreement with them that after you're going to work with them. These days, a lot of things has changed. And you better change with it. We are not in a static industry. We are in a dynamic industry, and you have to be dynamic as well. You have to upskill. So when we waiting for those awesome job, fantastic job, you can be an entrepreneur. Start something, no matter how small it is. At least pay your bills.
Excuse me, ma.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma. You have 5 minutes left, please.
Oh, okay. I'll just summarize then.
Thank you.
And of course, do we have challenges? Every human being on this face of planet Earth has challenges. Some of them are lack of employment opportunities, issues related with body image, family problems for ladies now, right? Substance abuse and addiction, peer pressures of materialism, and so many things, right? But the truth is that if you're a goal-oriented person, some of these things no matter to you. For example, I think what trended last month was bone straight. That should be like the list of your worries. As a graduate, that should be the list of your worries, right? So let's look at aspirations. Of course, the aspirations of every female is to be able to manage both her home and her career, of course. Even at that, each person's aspiration and mode of achieving it is particular to that individual. Also, the time and speed of attaining our individual goals are different. Please know this and know peace. achieving that goal and still being able to enjoy what you do makes you that perfect 25-hour woman. Thank you. I'm done, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. Thank you. Really appreciate. We really appreciate. We've learned a lot. At least I'm now very sure that I should go and learn programming as an engineer. If not for anything, I should learn Python and Excel, definitely, so that they won't chase me out of the oil company industry. Okay, I also learned that we shouldn't procrastinate any activity, anything we want to learn. We should learn it as soon as possible because time waits for no one. Okay, I also learned that if you want to be a leader, you have to first of all lead yourself. Learn how to lead yourself first of all before you start thinking of leading others. You should also have good leadership skills. Thank you very much, Ma. I really appreciate. God bless you. Okay, thank you.
All right, the next agenda on our program is question and answer time. So during this time, we're going to take some questions. If you have any questions for Mrs. Chineye Zichi from her lecture, please you can drop it on the chat box, or you can signify by using the raising your hand emoji if you want to verbally ask her your questions. So please, we have like only 5 minutes for this section. So please, if you have any questions, let's take them now. Thank you.
Please, let's drop our questions. Please, if you have any question, just signify, raise up your hands, and then your question will be attended to, please. Time for questions, please.
While people are typing their questions and the questions are coming in, because of time factor, we're going to move on to the next agenda, which is icebreaker. So once your question comes in or we notice your emoji of raising hand, we'll definitely call on you to ask your question. So at this time, we're going to move on to our icebreaker. Our icebreaker has to do with our raffle draw. Remember, if you got the notification, it says we're going to have 10 lucky winners. But guess what? So it's extending to 15 lucky winners because we got an extra sponsor from one of our senior members, specifically our section chairman. Our raffle draw prizes are humbly and amazingly sponsored by one of our speakers yesterday, Madam Stella Obodu. Thank you so much, Madam Stella. You didn't just bring knowledge to us, you even provided data for us to come and get that knowledge. That tells you how much you really want us to know about the 25-hour woman and be better people for a better society. We appreciate and thank you so much, SC, for adding to our raffle draw. Now we have more persons to have more opportunities. All right, so while I wait for Simeon to share his slide and to turn on the raffle draw e-machine, I would like to appreciate some persons in the house. Most of our senior members joined this program, joined this section. We have the likes of our section chairman. I mean, today is council meeting, but yet he had the time to stop by and declare the event open for us today and to address us with his welcome speech. So thank you so much. We also had the likes of our PC, our programs chairman was here earlier. He too also had to leave to join the council meeting. Thank you so much, Programs Chairman, for joining us. We sincerely do appreciate. And also from the participant list I can see here, I see our Student Affairs Chairman, our amazing Israel Kennedy. You know, working with students these few days has gotten me to wonder how he is able to do it. Mr. Israel Kennedy, sir, thank you so much. You do an amazing job with our students, and we really do appreciate. In fact, before I move on to the raffle draw something, Mr. Kennedy, sir, if you don't mind, can you take 1 minute and just greet us? Let us feel your presence. He is the male behind the scene that is making this thing a reality. Mr. Israel, sir, please.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, it's about getting to know. Okay. Very big thanks and kudos to the organizers of this event and to our section chairman for giving a go ahead. Also to the WIN team, It's a very good one coming up with this initiative for students to have a WDP programs like this. And my earnest desire is that it's not just to attend the program or be part of the program. I pray the students as well, especially the female students, to also take one or two things back home and also put it into practice from what they've learned. Yesterday, sorry I couldn't attend yesterday, I was going to be around. However, I'll be leaving you guys very soon to join the live draw of the Petrol Bowl. You know, for Petrol Bowl, we have UniUyo and Futo as our participants for Petrol Bowl this year. So the live draw will commence anytime soon. So I have to leave to also join the Petrol Bowl. And thank you to all the presenters. I can see a very senior person in the house. Okay, Essie, thank you for your opening speech. It was wonderful. And Madam Ella, wifey mama, I'm greeting you from this part of Port Harcourt that I am. And Dorcas Jimmy, also thank you for anchoring the program. And to Chini, your presentation was nice and okay. Please do have a lovely day.
Thank you very much, sir. We're very happy to have you
Well done,
here.
Kennedy. Thank you.
Thank you for greeting us, for giving us the opportunity to feel your presence, sir. We appreciate. Like I said, he is the man behind the scene that is making sure this is possible. Win could have not been able to do it without his coordination with the students. Thank you so much. All right, our raffle draw is up. Now let's see who's going to be our first lucky winner. So Mr. Simeon, please go ahead and shuffle and display results. We have number 61. Let's see who's number 61. Number 61, Simeon. Number 61 is none other than Chinemerem Mary Ann. Is Chinemerem Mary Ann in the house? Please unmute your mic and tell us you are here. Then you
Mary
can
Jane.
be our winner. Mary Jane, sorry, Chinemerem Mary Jane. All right. It looks like Chinemerem Mary Jane is not in the house. Please shuffle again.
$41.
41. We have number 41. Let's see who's number 41. Today I'm not a speaker. I hope I can read. This is why you people. Number 41 is Underline Ian Acho. Underline Ian Acho. Are you in the house? Please unmute your mic and indicate you are here.
She's not here.
All right, let's move on. Shuffle again. Number 9, and number 9 is Chidera Cyril. Chidera Cyril was the winner yesterday, and this is a very lucky fellow, whoever this person is. And Chidera Cyril, are you here?
No.
All right, let's shuffle again.
$37.
37. Let's see who is number 37. Number 37 is Sam Sampson. Sam Sampson was a winner yesterday, so sorry, Sam Sampson cannot. Let's shuffle again.
$147.
147. Let's see if we have up to 147 persons registered for this program. No, we don't. So we should again.
Number 10.
Number 10, and that is Our speaker, sorry, you don't get it. You're a speaker. Let's shuffle it, please.
59.
59. Let's see who is number 59. Tochukwu Stella. Is Tochukwu Stella here? Please indicate.
Yes, I'm here. Good afternoon.
Didn't Tochukwu Stella win yesterday? I think you were a winner yesterday, right?
Yes, ma.
Sorry, you can't win twice. Please, let's shuffle again. All right, because of this, we're just going to move to the next name if the number code is not here to save time. 55. Hillary was a winner yesterday, so we move. Is Ngozi Okonkwo here? Madam Ngozi Okonkwo, are you here? I didn't see her.
I'm a winner yesterday. Today, I'm not qualified to be a winner today.
I didn't see her join the meeting. Right after that is Victoria. Victoria, are you here? Victoria, are you here? Okay, Victoria is not here. Right after Victoria, the next name is Engineer Debola Bada. Esisa, are you here? Esida is sponsoring the thing. Will now win again. Okay.
Give it to someone else, I beg.
Okay, sir. Simeon, you can shuffle again because the next name is still Tochi Stella again. Tochi Stella, are you sure you did not collaborate with our people that...
I need it.
74.
74. Or you were fasting and praying all night. Number 74 is Azi Somtochukwu Emmanuel. Is Azi Somtochukwu Emmanuel here? Somtochukwu, are you here? Nope. Is Nehule Anago here? Nehule Anago. Nope. Is Edwin Joe here? Edwin Joe. Desmond Tutu. Desmond Tutu. Sir Godson. I didn't see Sir Godson join today, so I don't think he's here. No. Azubike Okwando. Okay. Caleb. Is Caleb here? Is Don Mene Monday here? Favor Emobina. Okay, Simeon, please shuffle again. Madam Sola cannot win either, so just shuffle again.
24.
Number 24. Let's see who is number 24. Iwoyi Teresa. Iwoyi Teresa. Patience Udo. Enobong Eposin. Enobong Eposin.
It's live in the event.
Okay, so we have our very first winner, Enobong Eposin, and she was our moderator for yesterday. Yay! You see, you've been rewarded for your hard work yesterday. All right. Please shuffle again. Please drop your number, your phone number. Simeon, please go ahead and shuffle again for our next winner. Also, we have from, let me check from our YouTube channel. I hope we don't have any winner yet from our YouTube channel. If anyone has indicated to be a winner, no. So we're good. Simeon, have you shuffled? $72. Let's see who is number 72.
It was a winner yesterday.
Oh, really? Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to the next name. After him is Daniel.
Praise.
Praise Onyedikachi. Are you here?
It's not here.
Okay. Okay, how about we try going up instead? Uchechukwu Shedrack. Uchechukwu Shedrack. Anthony Obot.
Oh, wow, it's good.
Anthony Obot. Jerry Onosike. Jerry Onosike. Please move up, Simeon. After Jerry Onosike, move up, like the names going up, up, up. Simeon Omogene here.
You said up, move up.
I said go up, as in the name from number 1, like after Jerry, moving the numbers upward, not downwards. After
The next
Jerry,
one is
the next
Anthony.
one. No, the next one is Simeon Ogene. After Jerry.
Okay, the next one is Favor.
Yes, so Simeon is a winner. Yay! So let's shuffle again. $39. Who is number 39? Who is number 39? Who is number 39?
39 is Blessing.
Blessing Paul. Blessing Paul, are you here? Okay, go for that. After Blessing Paul, the next name is Ezeaka Uchenna. Ezeaka Uchenna. Underlining and try again. Mary Evans. A. Okeke Ogochukwu. Chukwuka Benedict. Okay. Please shuffle again.
No, move forward.
Please shuffle again, Simeon.
$95.
95. Let's see who is number 95. Number 95 is Sagoti again. Azubike, all those persons are not here. So let's try going upward, and all those persons are neither here.
Doctors, do you notice that people from 10 to 20, this stimulator doesn't favor them? Do you notice that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So why not go to 10 to 20 and call their names if they are here?
Okay.
Okay, so let's from number 10 to 20, let's call them. Is Chineye is a speaker, so no. Obianuju, are you here?
Finally, I'm here.
SC has rescued you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so we have our third winner. All right, it's Collins Nduku Uba. Nduka Uba here. Precious Adeze. Itoro Kofi. I think
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, S is really rescuing plenty people. Okay. We have one more person to go. Let's see who's going to be this lucky person. Rachel Chigozie. Okonkwo Okene. Daniela Edward. Daniel Umobit. I think Daniel won yesterday, didn't he? He was one of our winners yesterday. So no. Mebu Stella. Chinenye Onyeabu.
I'm here.
Yeah. Yay! And you were not a winner yesterday, right?
Thank you, Chair, for rescuing me. Thank you.
All of you owe Chair a cut, 10% of your reward. All right, so we'll move on. Thank you so much. We still have 10 more lucky questions, so don't leave. Don't leave. At this time, we're going to move further to our next agenda on our program. So please, I'll hand over to Victoria.
Okay, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, before we continue, a question came in. There's a question from Mr. Jonathan Gabriel, directed to Engineer Chini. Engineer Chini, please, there's a question for you. He says, what's the way out when people look up to you, but you know you are not at that confidence? People see the best in you, but you are not seeing anything, and have led to decide staying in the dark. Please.
Okay, thank you for that question. It's an error for you not to see the best in yourself, right? So if you, from I think the first 5 slides, I know I mentioned believing in yourself, right? Building your self-esteem. So it's an error for you not to believe in yourself. Now, when people look up to you, okay, so I'm going to paint like 2 or 3 scenarios, right? As a student, I know, so unknown to me, right, in my first or second year, people would just like probably just check your results. It's normal thing. They know the bright ones, you know, it's just a normal thing. Some even tell you your result before you even get to know that they pasted results. So some people during, like, let's say, a month to exam or 3 weeks to exam, so they're like, you need to just something, you know, some like they just believe in you. It's natural. People just when they think, you know, you've got value to render, right? They just want to associate with you. It's normal in life. So what do? They come for me for assignments, you know, and stuff like that. In fact, 3 weeks to exam, they will send me past questions. It was that bad. So I stopped even going to my seniors to get past questions, knowing that they will always supply me past questions. So what do? They even give me past questions on time and tell me, please, start getting the solutions. Do you understand? So over time, I now know that, so I can't fail some people. In fact, they even helped me, right? They even helped me to actually like be the best of myself. So don't say when you're not seeing the best in yourself. It's an error for you not to believe in yourself. It's an error for you not to trust yourself. Then what are we doing? Right? So even if you are not seeing anything that looks like greatness in your life, please start absorbing it. Start telling yourself that you're a great person, right? Because confident, like when you build your confidence level, it kind of gives you this what do I use? Like it gives you, it kind of draws the positive energies to you, right? Than when you're always depressed. No, I'm a nobody, I can't do anything. No, you don't say those to yourselves, right? It's an error to say you are not seeing something in yourself. So if people are placing value on you, please develop it. And again, I want to correct an impression. The moderator was saying that that Chini talked about, what to do, how to upskill yourself to be in the oil and gas industry. And I have to be honest with you, it must not be an oil and gas industry. So there are other industries Some even pay more than oil and gas industry. And you can still be in those industries and still participate in SP activities. For example, in Lagos, some of us work in banks, right? But they come for meetings, they come for YP trainings and stuff like that. So please, so that you don't just go like limit yourself to just oil industries. Those generic skills I mentioned earlier can be used across any industry. So please, you upskill to fit in, you upskill in general skills, both technical and non-technical, to fit in any industry. You can be a data analyst anywhere. Not one will not cease to be one. One is one anywhere, two is two anywhere. Highest, their units may change, I agree with you. But please, generic skills can be used across all industries. So please don't limit yourself, don't limit your search to oil industries that some of them is once in 2 years that they publish adverts and stuff like that. I think for ExxonMobil, the last time we wrote what is it called? Their test was January 31st, 2019. I won't forget that. So imagine, and this is 2021 already, and you don't even know the next time they will be publishing their advert for you to apply. So please don't limit yourself to oil and gas industry. There are other opportunities. Remember I said we're in a dynamic world and you can't be static. So please, upskill and move on. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, Ma. We do appreciate. Thank you very much. And I believe, Jonathan, she has answered your question. Okay, we'll move to the next agenda here, which is the second lecture. Now, we won't have the second lecture without introducing our speaker. She's a very wonderful woman, very wonderful. Her name is a production technologist of SPDC, where she ensures that wells are producing safely at full potential. She has over 6 years of experience in well completion design, workover, and well testing operations. And as a project planner and advisor for a flagship $1 billion project in SPDC. She holds a PMG, Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering from UCSI University, Malaysia, and is completing a Master of Science in Petroleum Engineering from Heriot University, UK. She joined SPE as a student member and transitioned into a professional member with Port Harcourt section, where she functioned in several capacities, most notably as the Young Professional YP Chair in 2018 to 2019 board year. In this role, she introduced new technical programs which drove active participation of YPs and increased the students to professional membership conversion rates, winning the Best YP Section Award in Nigeria Council. She's currently the Young Professionals Co-Chair for SPE Nigerian Council and Programs Chair for the Women in Energy WIN Committee of Port Harcourt Section. She's a wife and a mother to an adorable son. I'm talking about Engineer Ella Muzan. She's going to take us on the topic, the 25-hour women, opportunities, challenges, and aspirations as a mother and a wife. You're welcome, Ma. You are most welcome. We're glad to have you in our midst. You're welcome.
Thank you, Victoria. Good afternoon, everyone. Please confirm you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Thanks again. So thanks everyone for being in this call. Indeed, it's a lot of commitments to dedicate your weekend, at least some few hours in your weekend to attend this program. So I hope it's really beneficial for all of us. I must also commend the SP, UniUyo, and ESUT chapters. You guys have done really nice work in putting this program together. It's really commendable, and I hope that other student chapters can also put together this caliber of program. The theme that we have chosen today, the 25-hour woman, opportunities, challenges, and aspirations, is quite an interesting one. And indeed, it's a conversation that needs to be had. Chini has done some good work in in talking about this topic. So I will just add on to some of the things that she has said. Women are quite important in any society. We are the backbone of the society. We build families, we build communities. So when we empower women, we empower our community, our nation is more prosperous. So it's really quite important that we have these conversations, right? We've talked about who that 25-hour woman is. She's a woman that has so many roles in family, marriage, church, workplace, community, and she has to function in those roles effectively. Sometimes it's a struggle. There's tension between competing, these roles being in competition with each other, and she has limited time to do them, but still she's able to rise above these challenges. She's able to set priorities and not work according to pressures, but work according to outlined priorities, what is more important, and just act in that way. So the way I would like to approach this topic really is to discuss, first of all, what are the challenges faced by women in business and career, especially when we're married and we have kids. I'll also like to touch on some of the strengths that we possess, which help us to reinforce the fact that we're 25-hour women, and also some strategies that we can build on so that we can more effectively hold that position as 25-hour women, and then onto our aspirations. And indeed, in the challenges, we'll also see that therein lies the opportunities for us. In where there's challenges, then there's opportunities for us to do more. All right. So some of the challenges that the 25-hour woman faces in today's world is, first of all, our evolving business environment. We know the kind of environment we're in, the kind of climate we're in, beyond the oil and gas industry. We're in the fourth industrial revolution. So we have digitalization, we have artificial intelligence, we have machine learning. Those things are changing the way we do business. They are changing the way we work. Virtual working is the norm, especially with the pandemic that has happened since last year. Virtual working has changed the way we do things. In the oil and gas industry, we have the energy transition, we have volatile oil prices. Those are changing the way we work. So indeed, is a challenge, and it's something that we have to rise up to the challenge. And as Chini has dwelt on, these require us acquiring new skills. It requires us to upskill, and it also means that we have to multi-skill. In a lot of companies, the staff strength has reduced. So it means one person has to do a lot of other roles within the company. So that requires you to multi-skill. We've talked about all the different kind of skills that are important. We've also dwelt a lot on soft skills. That is something that is quite important in today's world. Your technical skills will only get you as far. But when you add on to that soft skills, then you're really at the top of your class in whatever you do and in whatever organization you find yourself. So those are quite important. We also have, as a mother, as a wife, the requirements of family life. That is also a challenge. So that is beyond your immediate. You're also talking about your extended family. You need to spend quality time to build relationships with your spouse, with your children, with your relatives. So that requirement, sometimes it creates a burden and it creates tension and pressure in today's world and for today's woman. There's high cost of living, and so you have to support your relatives. You have to take care of your parents and their health. Those are things that come into play as you grow as a woman, and also that challenge some of the needs in your workplace, in your career. The other thing is also around the need for childcare. You have to pay special attention. These days we hear about horror stories happening in terms of childcare, kidnap, and all those kind of stories. So it's not as easy as it used to be. In the past, you could have relatives easily just coming in and helping you with childcare. Now that is not the case. So you have to pay special attention to it. You also have degradation of our educational system. So you have to pay special care to where your child goes to school. You have to monitor the activities in the school. So those are things that add on to your level of burden and really puts the need on why you need to prioritize and why you need to I've heard someone, section chair talked about focus. While these things need to come into play, these are the challenges that we face in today's real world. You have to be personally involved in teaching your child morals, because you cannot leave it to the rest of the society to teach morals. So you have to be personally involved. Those are things that come into play. So all this can seem overwhelming, but as I said earlier, these challenges present opportunities for us. It presents opportunities for us to rise as women, and it also presents opportunities for entrepreneurship. And it enables us to tap into our inner strengths. All right. So I'll talk on some of the strengths that women possess, because sometimes that is the distinguishing factor. That is the enabler wherever you find yourself. If you can tap into those inner strengths, it helps to set yourself apart. First of all is emotional intelligence. So women have been known to have a higher level of emotional intelligence, have higher level of empathy. They are more self-aware. They in most cases, they provide more inspirational leadership. They provide more coaching. So those are the things that you can tap into in your workplace, in business, in entrepreneurship setting. Those are strengths that you can hold on to and be confident. We talked about confidence. We talked about self-esteem. So those are things that can help you to build your self-esteem wherever you go. We have a great ability to multitask. We wear many hats as wife, mother, daughter, sister, friend. And even though those pull us in different directions, for the most part of it, we're able to stay on course because we're able to multitask effectively. We're also able to adapt. So that's another strength, inbuilt strength that we have. We're easily able to adapt to change. And in today's environment, today's world, change is constantly happening. We have changing employees. When you come into a new business or a new company, new organization, you have new employees, new teammates. You have to learn new culture, new ways of working in any organization. So that's something that as women we adapt more easily to. And it's also, for some of us, we still need to build that strength, but just be confident that it's inbuilt in you, something that you can easily tap into. So you have those changes that you need to adapt to. You have budgets, you have new offices, new environments. So those are things that we really need to adapt. We also have perseverance as one of our key strengths. We are mentally tough, we have passion, and we are determined. And there's also the aspect of humility. So that is a strength, but I know that sometimes that can be a weakness. And in fact, one of the questions touched on that a bit, because sometimes we're too humble and then we lose our self-esteem, or we lose that self-awareness of what we really can do. But humility is also a key strength that helps you to be level-headed and also be aware of the competition, be aware of what is happening externally, so that you can also grow. So that is a key strength. So as women, I just want to assure us that these strengths are things that are God-given. They are things that we have inbuilt in us, but there is also opportunities for us to grow these strengths. There are opportunities for us to do better, to tap into these strengths and become even better at it. So thirdly, I will also want to share some strategies that enable us to stay ahead in this competitive world, in this 25-hour woman world in code that is pulling us in different directions. And for students, most of us, I believe, on this call are students. And for some of us, we're not at this stage of our lives where we're married, we have kids yet, but that is something that is going to happen for us in the future. So it's something that we need to prepare ahead, and which is why this discussion is important. And for me, the key message that I want to leave here is to tell you that being a wife and being a mother is not an obstacle towards achieving your dream, towards achieving what you want to do. In fact, in one of my final statements, I will share more on that. But it's around building yourself and preparing yourself for that stage of your life, and also just knowing that that is not a limiting factor towards what you can achieve. As Chini has shared, in your single stage of life, you prepare yourself, you build as much skills as you can, you just acquire knowledge, pack on as much as you can. At that stage, you have time. Time is really a great asset at that time, so you can pack on a lot of things. And then as you get into the next stage, these challenges that I've shared are things that you have to deal with. There are strengths that you have to tap into to be able to help you to effectively deal with these challenges. And so what I want to share is some of the other strategies that you can enable you to stay ahead in this challenging world. So first of all is be part of a network of like-minded people. So SP is a great way to start. So there are other networks where you can learn skills, where you see people that are actually progressive thinkers, that are trying to do things that are creative, that are doing things around inventions. Join those kind of networks and be part of those people that are thinking ahead and not spending time on mundane things and things that will not actually help you to do much in life, but really spend time, quality time on things that will help you to achieve things in the future. There are free courses that you can take that has already been talked about. This is the age of information communication. So there are a lot of things on the internet. There are a lot of networks. There are a lot of groups you can join on the internet to help you to build and share your own story and also learn from other people's experiences. Most of the time, you don't have to make the same mistakes. If you can learn from other people, then you actually make a long way towards achieving what you want to achieve. So you're not really drawn back. You know the mistakes that people have made, and then you don't make those same mistakes. So in effect, don't be isolated. Don't stay in your own corner and try to do things. Some people have experienced the things that you are going through now. And if you're able to learn from them, it makes your journey easier and the burden lighter. The other thing that I want to share with you is we have to rise above the myth of doing it all. So people think that as a mother or as a wife, in your career, in your business, that you have to do everything. You have to do your work, you have to do everything in the office, wherever they call you, you are there. In your family, wherever they call you, you are there. You're always there to do your child's homework. You're always there in their PTA meetings. You're always there doing everything. You're the one doing all the house chores in the house. You're the one cooking all the meals and all those kind of things. And so if you're not doing all those things, then it means you're not doing what you should do. But that is really a myth, right? So as you grow, you begin to realize that some of the things, because you have to juggle all these things, some things you may not have the time to do, right? And so that is where the point of prioritizing comes into play. You have to choose what are the most important things for you. Being a parent means that you make adjustments, you make compromises, you make sacrifices. And the thing is that you do not need to feel guilty if you've made a choice, if you've prioritized and you say, these are the things I need to do. You do not need to feel guilty that you haven't done the other things. You have to tell yourself what are the absolute must do's for you as a mother, as a wife, as a woman in the workplace. So you have to know what are the absolute must do's, and those are the things that you ensure that you do. And I read a quote from someone that said that I had to decide what mattered and what did not matter. And I learned to be a perfectionist only in the things that mattered. So you have to draw that line for yourself. What are the things that really matter? And in those things, then you have to really be good at them, be perfect at those things. And at the end of the day, feel good about your choices. The other thing, the third thing is about your partner, which is where there are male and females on this call. So you have your wife and your husband as you go on later in life. And the choice of that partner is really important because, as it says, that person is a partner. And as you go on to make that choice, you have to discuss your ambitions, you have to discuss goals, you have to play out scenarios. What happens if I get to this level in my career? What happens if my work requires me to travel? What happens if my work requires me to travel? Maybe in a month, I'm only around 2 weeks, so I'm only around a month. How do we manage family life? How do we manage kids? So discuss those kind of scenarios. And thankfully, a lot of you know some of us in the industry, or some of us, if, as we've talked about, it doesn't have to be in oil companies, wherever they are, maybe banks or anywhere. You know what the work is like, you know what the schedule is like. So discuss that with someone, a potential partner, and say, what happens if this is the case? So that at the end of the day, that partner, that your husband or wife, is able to fill in the gaps where you're not there, and both of you are able to plan your family life effectively. There are men on the call, and for especially in Nigeria, we have the case where the men leave all the house domestic chores to the women, right? But we have to move from that place to a place where the men are able to also assist in household chores and childcare. And until we do that, then we cannot effectively have women who are able to rise up to the highest level of career, because then they have to be always worried about what's happening in the home. So until we have men who can effectively support their wives at home, then we can have women rising to high places in the career and business and politics, wherever we find ourselves. So I just want to drop that there. And then finally, the last thought that I want to share with you as it regards women and their aspirations in women and in career and business. I'll share, so a 2012 McKinsey survey of more than 4,000 employees of leading companies found that 36% of men wanted to reach executive level managers, right? That's your CEO, your CFOs and all that, compared to 18% of women. So this was a 2012 survey. From that time, I'm sure these numbers would have narrowed, but this just goes to show the point that there are more number of men that want to reach that higher level than the number of women. Another study in a high school found that there are more boys than girls that aspire to leadership roles in future careers. There are a whole myriad of issues or reasons why this is the case, and that is not what we want to discuss in this session. I just want to drop this thought that indeed our aspiration as women compared to men is not really at par, that most of the time the men aspire to be chief executive officers, chief financial officers, manager, executive director, and all that. And sometimes the women are just comfortable with being maybe a production engineer or whatever, geologist, just at that level. And you're comfortable with that, you're comfortable doing that kind of work, that level of work. Oh, I have my family, I have my children, I have this, I have that. Those could be the reasons, or there could be other reasons. It's not really about preference, but that is a study that has been done, and that is the fact. But the question I want to ask the ladies here, as most of you are students, is what would you do? What would you want to do if you were not afraid? If you were not thinking of all these obstacles, what level would you want to achieve? And take away all the things that you think are possible barriers. Take away, oh, I have to take care of my children. Whatever the barriers you think in your mind are, if those were not there, what would you want to achieve, right? So that's the thought I want to drop with you. And I also want to reassure you that you can be these things, even as a wife and mother. We know of people that have reached the top level, the Ngozi Okonjo-Iwealas of this world. There are others, that's someone in Nigeria, but there are others all over the world that have reached the very highest level of their careers, even as mothers and as wives. So the thought that I really want to drop with you today is that it is possible. Being a mother and a wife is not a barrier. It's not an obstacle. You really can achieve the highest level of career, of business as an entrepreneur. You can achieve the highest level of business, of leadership, wherever you find yourself. Thank you. Are you guys still there? Did I lose you?
Yeah, thank you very much, Ma. Okay, we are listening.
Okay.
she's
At this time, we're going to take some questions and contributions or clarity. Great presentation, Madam Ella. It's amazing. And one unique thing about you is you did this presentation, you did this lecture without a slide. That is awesome. And you still kept our attentions. You kept us listening all through. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate. That was a wonderful presentation. So we'll take some questions for her. If we have any questions or any contribution that we would like to know more about or find out about, please just drop your question as usual on the chat box or you raise your hand. Okay, I see JJ raising his hand. JJ, please go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question. Hello, JJ.
Okay.
JJ, are you there? Okay, looks like JJ is not ready yet. Let me check the chat box and if we have any question. I don't see any question in the chat box, but I noticed we had one more question for Madam Chini that was not attended to. Let me check my other device. So while we're trying to sort out all these questions and so, Simeon, please make sure our raffle draw app is ready for us. Okay, we have a question from Daniel to Madam Chinin. It says, Ma, you said you will show us some CV, so we will correct some things we are doing that is wrong, that he would love to see them. So please, Daniel, try to hook up with Madam Chinin and she can send you that privately to you, except if she has that on her slide. She could take a few minutes to show us that later on. I still don't see any question for work and family. Okay, there's a question from Wari Boko Daniel. Wari Boko Daniel is asking work and family, which should come first? You talked about priority. Madam Ella, that's to you, ma'am.
Okay, so it's really a personal decision. When you think about it, so the way to set that priority is to think about your values, and then you are able to set that priority for yourself. But for me as an individual, family comes first. And indeed, when you think about that, so it doesn't mean that I relegate my work to the background or I don't do what I need to do at work. But it means that in the event that I have to choose, maybe there is an urgent delivery and maybe my child is sick or something very important in my family, I have to attend to that. If there is maybe anniversaries that as a family I hold very close, I have to ensure that I plan my leave and I take my leave at those times. If there's an event in my child's school, I have to ensure that I plan my leave and take it at that time. So when you're setting priority, it doesn't mean that the other thing suffers. It just means that you put plans in place to ensure that that thing that you need to attend to, that you have prioritized, comes first, and then you can attend to the other later. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for that answer. Thank you very much. We call on Mr. Simon to continue with the raffle draw. We hope more people We hope more people. Okay, your hand is raised up. Okay, you can say something.
Okay, I have a question for you, Madam Ella. I told you personally, now this is me also going to tell everybody publicly, you are one of my role models in SPE. whether Section 103, whether international or local, but you are one of my role model. Why are you my role model? Outside the amazing things you have achieved, every time I see you, you look relaxed, you look beautiful, you look like nothing is happening around you. So I would really love to know, how do you do this? Because I have so many inspirations, aspirations. Outside achieving the top best in my career, I want my name to go down in history. I want to impact life positively. When I say impact life positively, not when I pass, people say, oh, this girl is intelligent. No, I mean impact life positively. Like, if I'm not there, somebody will be like, I wish Dorcas was there. I want to be missed wherever I have been and left. But at the same time, I've come to notice that sometimes when you try to do these things, you are stressed, you're tension, you don't have the time to take care of yourself and all that. But in you, I see the opposite. I see it being possible. So please, ma'am, how do you do this?
Dorcas. Well, thank you. Thanks for the compliment. I really appreciate. And I would like to answer like maybe a Nigerian politician or whatever. I say it's the grace of God. But really, it's I do understand the dilemma, and the thing is, you have to really be deliberate about it. And like you, I really like the aspirations and just trying to make an impact, trying to do real good stuff and tangible stuff in the world. But the thing is, you have to be really deliberate about your health, taking care of yourself, make sure you relax, make sure you look good. Because for me, when I wake up in the morning, I dress up, I put on some makeup. That personally, that is what gives me that energy, right, to go out and really have a great day. So for you, it could be something else. It could be the same thing. It could be something else. But so you have to really be deliberate about it. What are the things that gives you that spur, that energy, that gives you the kick in the morning? And make sure that you commit time to those things. You have to be deliberate about it. And I think that as women, we can still do all those great things and look good and feel good about ourselves. So take time, maybe once a month, once a week, whatever, however you need to plan your time. Take out time and just relax. And the thing is, you have to ask yourself, what are the things that really help you relax? It could be watching a movie, reading a book, whatever it is. Be true to yourself and ask yourself, what are the things that make you relax and re-energize? Because really, burnout is real. And there are a lot of people that really have burnouts in places of work or wherever. Because if you're really stressed, the effectiveness of what you deliver is impacted, right? And then at the end of the day, if you collapse, if you're rushed to the hospital, you suffer, your work suffers, everything suffers, and you really don't want to get to that point. So if you're deliberate about what you need to do to relax, take time off, re-energize, re-strategize, and then come back and continue pushing, continue impacting. So that is what you need to do. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciated that, and I'm taking down those points, and I'll definitely do it because I want to look that way.
Thank you very much. Someone also raised up his hand. We have Michael Oyere. Michael Oyere, are you there?
Yes, I am. Good afternoon, and very big thank you to Ella for the outstanding presentation. While she was speaking, I had some thoughts around beyond the scope of the young students that are connected today. What message can they take out to their mothers and probably some of the married men here, to their wives, in the sense of I understand you've tried to cover career aspirations for young upcoming women, but there are also chances that there are already married women having career challenge decisions, and some of these young students can play a role in their homes, be it their mother, their aunts, as the case may be, or husbands to wives. So what message do you think you can share that we can take away today, particularly because I'm sure this this workshop is also being recorded and will be shared widely. What message can they take away today that can help women in such a situation who have career aspirations, but for some reason they are already stuck in a challenging relationship? How can they influence their partners better to achieve their goal and still, make a good home? Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. Thanks for that question, and thanks for being in this session today. So very, very valid. You talk about wives and mothers who are already in that fix. And for me, two things that I hold dear, and I hope that in this discussion we are able to take out is, first of all, is the aspiration and just being able to aspire to that leadership level, to the executive levels and the managerial level. So that is something we need to do more. And we need to, because the first thing is there is a gap. We're not aspiring to those top levels, and we need to really do that before we think first of the barriers before the aspiration, before what we can do. And when we rid ourselves of that mindset that these barriers are there, then we can think of how can we manage those barriers, right? So when you say, okay, I want to be a manager, I want to really get to the top level, then you can now distill and say, what are the things that I have to manage? Is it my child's school, my partner's needs? What are the things that I need to manage? And that is where it becomes a conversation between you and your spouse, you and your relatives, whoever you need to have that discussion with. It could also be between you and maybe your supervisor at work, to see how you can better manage your time, better manage your task and all those. So then you can have a discussion, right? And going to which the other point is really about the men, which is what I pointed out about the men taking more active role in the home. Unfortunately, for some women, they may not have that situation in their homes. Then there needs to be a workaround, something that is comfortable with for both parties. And I try not to delve into it because I understand that every marriage and every relationship is unique. So I'll just say the discussion needs to be had. The men need to step up where they can step up. Otherwise, there needs to be some other alternative arrangements that works for both parties. That's what I will say. So it's really about having the aspiration and then having the discussion with whoever who you need to discuss with, be it at home or at work. And then secondly is having that support system at home, which relies heavily on the man or on the spouse or your husband in this case. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. Thank you very, very much. We do appreciate. Okay, I'm inviting Mr. Simeon to come forward, continue the raffle draw section. We hope we get more winners this time around. Over to you, Mr. Simeon.
Please confirm if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay.
All right. Welcome, everyone. So let's continue our raffle draw. We're going to have another set of 5 winners.
Our first number is 82.
82. We have number 82. Let's see who is number 82. Number 82 is Favor Emobena. She won the last time, but she wasn't here. I hope she's here now. Favor Emobena, are you here? No. All right, let's try to shuffle again before we do the repetition, the moving of numbers.
24.
24. Who is number 24? Number 24 is Iwoye Teresa. Iwoye Teresa. Are you here? Okay, shuffle again. 141. Do we have?
I don't have that number.
Okay, we'll move on.
99.
99. Who is number 99? My screen is delaying to display. Okay, favor again. Today is really Favor's day. Please. Let's try again.
$76.
76. Who is number 76? Let's see who is our lucky winner. 76. 76. Today that I'm not a speaker, 64 will not show. Did you say 76?
Yeah. Edwin.
Edwin Joe. Is Edwin Joe here? Nope. Let's try again because all the names in between Edwin Joe are not even here either.
$59.
59. Let's see who we have in 59.
I am here.
You feel like you're a winner before that. Pity other people.
Oh.
Okay, so let's try to call from number 1 till 10 because it seems not to be picking those names again. 1 till 10. Is Amiebama Joseph here? PC sir, are you still here? PC is not here. Is Justice Bidigor here? Our ALP team lead. I thought I saw him join the meeting earlier. Justice. He's not here. Sorry. Sorrow Joseph. Sorrow Joseph. Sorrow Joseph is not.
Madokas.
Yeah?
Edwin Joe is on YouTube.
Huh?
Edwin Joe. He won on YouTube.
So I can't. Hello? Please unmute your mic.
Okay, I'm saying Edwin Joe is on YouTube. He won.
Edwin Joe is what?
He's streaming it from YouTube. He won.
Oh, really? Okay. So tell Edwin Joe to drop his number.
Okay.
For us on the YouTube.
Okay, I'll tell him straight away.
Thank you, Joe. Oh yeah, I'm seeing his comments. He's shouting, "I'm here, I'm here." Okay. All right. So we have Edwin Joe as one of our winner. All right. We still have 4 more persons to go. Okay. So let's shuffle again. Okay, we're going down the numbers. Is Ukeme Elijah here? Ukeme Elijah. David Nnamani. David Nnamani. Abiezim Victor won yesterday. Yeah, Iwowari won yesterday. Mr. Moses Akpabio, is he here? Mr.
Moses Akpabio, I'm here.
Yeah. Yes, we have Mr. Moses Akpabio as one of our winners. So we still have 3 more persons to go. Chidera Cyril, not here. And he's speaker. So, Simeon, please go ahead and shuffle again. Okay, I see a hand raised up. Okonkwo, okay. No, you were called earlier and you didn't answer then. Sorry.
Yeah, I was viewing from YouTube. I was actually viewing from YouTube. I answered there, so he told me it was accounts that I joined to like from there. Yeah, I answered at YouTube. You can check. I went over there. I answered.
You're saying you answered from YouTube when you were called?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I can see your
was
comment.
called.
I can see your comment there. Okay, so we'll give it to you. Don't worry. Don't be scared. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so we have 3 winners. We have 2 more to go. Mr. Simeon, please shuffle again.
Can you still see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
So I have Mr.
We have
Moses'
17.
number. Every other person, please drop your phone number. Okay, we have number 17. Let's see who is number 17. Number 17. Daniel Edward. Daniel Edward. Simeon, what's our last number? Can I see what is our last number? Maybe we might have to take the last lowest numbers them and see if they are here. Please, our winners, don't forget to drop your phone numbers. I don't have for Joe Edwin. I don't have for Okonkwo Ekene. Okay. Let's start from 117 that I can see and see if they are here. Is Owanaba Amakri here? Owanaba Amakri. Not here. Stella Aret, are you here? Stella Aret. Mohammed Othman, our past council chairman, section chair. Mohammed Othman, not here. Madam Ella is the speaker, so no. Blessing Uhiaria.
Not here. It's not here.
Okay. Abdullahi Umar. Abdullahi Umar. Abigail Sunday. Is Abigail Sunday
not here?
Yay. Abigail Sunday is here. Congratulations, Abigail Sunday.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please don't forget to drop your phone number down for us. We still have 1 more lucky winner to go. Abel Ugwe. Abel Ugwe. Oluwole Ferami. Oluwole Ferami. Israel Kennedy. Israel Kennedy. And the screen has disappeared and is back on again. After Israel Kennedy, what was the last name again? Okay. Awa. Primus Kingsley. Primus Kingsley. All right. Simeon, you can shuffle again.
$69.
69. Let's see. 69. Number 69. Number 69 is Jerry Onosike. Jerry, you really pray for this raffle draw, and yet he did not show up. Okay, let's try moving up from Jerry Onosike and see who's going. No, don't shuffle. Let's move up from Jerry's name upward and see who's going to be the lucky person.
Okay.
All right, so we have Simeon is already a winner, so no. Dorcas, Jimmy, if people say I'm a speaker, so I'm not allowed. God is watching all of you. Miracle.
We have.
Okay, sorry. No, Favor Umar is a winner too. He was a winner yesterday, so no.
Okay.
Yeah. Miracle Chinemerem. Is Miracle Chinemerem here? ESUT PC. I'm sure that is ESUT programs chairman.
I'm here.
Yay!
I'm here. It's program chair.
Yay! You have been praying fire down from heaven. Okay, so we have our complete 5 winners, and then we'll move on to the next agenda of the program. Please go ahead, Victoria. Our winners, please drop your numbers. Don't forget. Thank you. And do indicate the carrier. Is it Airtel? Is it MTN? So we know.
Thank you very much, Ma. We do appreciate, and we appreciate our sponsors. Next on our agenda here is membership drive by Obianuju, Engineer Obianuju. Take us on the membership drive. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please, if you're not speaking, can you mute your mic so I can be heard? Good afternoon, everyone. And can you also make me a host or a co-host so I can share my slide? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having me today. And I'll quickly go on to share my slide. And while my slide is coming on, I'd like to say a very big thank you to Ms. Cheney and Madam Ella for the very educative presentation. I learned a lot, and I'm sure everyone here learned a whole lot. Thank you very much, Ma, and thank you, Ms. Dorcas, for moderating, and Victoria for moderating such a very beautiful event. Moving straight away into my slide, I have 5 minutes to tell you all about SP as a student. As you know, my name is Obianuju Isicheli, a graduate of petroleum engineering, passionate about girl child education, and I'm the founder of Whoopling. That's a brief one about me. So today I'm here to tell you all about SP as a student and why you should join SP, and everything I'll be talking about will be put into like 3 popular questions that students usually ask me: who, what, and why. Then straight away into my presentation. Who is SPE? So SPE is a full meaning is Society of Petroleum Engineers, and it's a non-profit professional organization, and its mission is to collect, disseminate, and exchange technical knowledge concerning the exploration, development, and production of oil and gas in the oil and gas industry. So as we are all gathered here today, different people from different fields of study and professions, our job here is actually to collect information, disseminate, and exchange technical knowledge under one body, which is SPE. So this is one of the things that SPE actually brings to us. A lot of activities, a lot of programs, so that we can bring everyone under one body and disseminate information. And this also provides students with opportunity to enhance their technical and professional competence. Now, SPE is not just for petroleum engineers, because that's the popular questions that we usually get. I'm a mathematician, I'm studying statistics, I'm studying even Igbo or Yoruba in school. Can I be a member of SPE? Yes, SPE is multidisciplinary. So we have geologists, we have well engineers, mathematicians, software developers, we have HR, we have legal and support. So every person is needed in the oil and gas industry. So SP can accommodate as much as possible. So whatever your field is, whatever your course is, you have a place in SP as long as you have relevant skills and relevant skills to offer the industry. So there are a lot of trends that are going on in the oil and gas industry today, and one of it is market volatility. So this is brought to you because we know that the oil and gas industry is very volatile, and because of that, price fluctuates a lot. Sometimes it's high and it's low. That's the price of crude oil per barrel. So and this in turn affects job security and a whole lot. So this is one of the things that happen in the oil and gas industry today. We also have increasing efficiency and unconventional resources. Every day we try, engineers, oil and gas workers, they find ways to improve their efficiency in their work, and also to come about renewable source of energy or unconventional resources that could make up for a sustainability in energy. We also have environmental impact, and how this hydrocarbons and how whatever we do in the oil and gas industry actually affects the environment. This is one of the things that happen in the oil and gas industry. Public perception and changing regulations. How what the world is saying about the oil and gas industry, and how what we're doing is actually affecting the world, and regulations that actually ensure that our oil and gas processes are actually in check. Increased innovation and use of technology and data, which is actually a very big trend in the oil and gas industry, because most of the things that we do are driven by technology and IT. So it's important that every day there is new innovations, new technology that could aid work in the oil and gas industry. So SP has a lot of bragging rights, but this I'll bring to you that we are the largest individual member organization serving managers, engineers, scientists, and other professionals worldwide in the upstream segment of the oil and gas industry. So you can't get it better than this. SP, we have everyone under the umbrella. We have managers, we even have students, young professionals. So anyone that you think of, you can meet under SP. We have bankers, we have lawyers under SP. So there are a whole lot of benefits as concerns being an SP member, even as a student, because you get questions like, why should I join SP? You have a constant in your professional life as you transit from being a student to a young professional and to a professional. So that constant is there, and you get guidance each and every stage of your transition, and you get to be part and also give back to the industry. And because of the various programs and resources and activities that SP organizes, you can have the ability or the enablement to participate both locally and internationally. Then this is in turn bring visibility to you. People get to know you and know what you do and want to work with you. And that way you're also networking, and the opportunities for mentors in SP mentoring. You can go to sp.org, and there's opportunity for you to get mentors online. Even in the industry, there's an opportunity for you to get mentors. Then there are diverse technical learning like the ALPs that are usually organized for student chapters. So this is one of the things that SP brings to you. It brings this ALP to you to actually enhance your knowledge on what's actually happening in the industry, other than what you're learning in the classroom. Then corporate support, local and international awards, training and workshops. So these are the numerous benefits of being an SP member as a student. Then this a whole lot of programs and resources that will help your career even as a student, and even after being a student, while you transit to being a young professional. You can join your student chapters. Your student chapters, they bring to you scholarships, fellowships, and awards, ambassadorial lecture programs, SP Connect, student community, student paper context, and Petro Bowl, where you get to participate in paper context, write technical papers, and you get to announce your technical skills by participating in Petro quiz and afterwards Petro Bowl. You have e-mentoring. You're being mentored by industry personnel on what to expect from the industry. And also as a young professional, there's a whole lot for you there. So this is the projection that SP has for student members. So as you're going from being a student, you are aided to being a young professional, and you're aided to being a professional. The basic and the constant thing is that you have help in SP while you are at it. So, and also being an SP member is totally free. So you have to contact your student chapter. They will register you, or they will help you register as a student member. Then to find more about SP and the industry, you go to www.sp.org, and energy for me to learn more about energy, and for resources about the petroleum industry or the oil and gas industry, like technical papers and videos, educational videos, you go to petrowiki.org, or you can email SP direct at service@sp.org. Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you very much, ma. Thank you very much, Engineer Obianuju. Really appreciate that. After this, we are having another raffle draw, icebreaker section. So if you haven't won yet, people like me haven't won yet, you can still pray harder and still believe you can still win. So I call on Engineer Dorcas to take over the section. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Obianuju. I said Obianuju. Yeah. For that wonderful membership drive presentation. We really, really do appreciate. So like she said, just go ahead, click that link and join the SPE family. One of the best family you should be part of after your biological family and your faith family. So at this time, we're going to go back to our icebreaker, our raffle draw, and see who's going to be our next 5 winners. Okay. Let me display our YouTube channel area so I can be seeing the comments coming in, because our YouTube people are becoming unhappy with us that we're abandoning them. My sincere apologies, please forgive us. Okay, all right, so we have number 114, number 114 as our winner. Who is number 114? 114 is none other than Favor Malu. Is Favor Malu here? Favor Malu, not here. Okay, let's shuffle again. We have number 90. Who is number 90? Who is number 90? But this is not fair. Me, I'll just be giving people reward, and I'm not getting. God is watching you people know. 90, number 90 is Sydney Uduba. Sydney Uduba. Are you here? Sydney Uduba. Okay, Sydney is not here. We actually do have one winner from YouTube. He was answering, but we skipped him. He's answering Castro Mandy, but his name is actually Shedrack Uchechuku. So Castro Mandy, please go ahead and drop your number for us so you can get your prize. Thank you very much. So Simeon, who is our next winner? 125. 125. Let's see who 125 is. 125 is Oluwole Ferrami. Oluwole Ferrami. Oluwole Ferrami, are you here? Nope. Let's shuffle again, please. Number three is Sorrow Joseph. Sorrow Joseph, this is your second chance to be a winner. Sorrow Joseph. All right, let's move on. 32. Who is number 32? Sophia Onoha. Sophia Onoha was a winner yesterday and she missed it. Sophia Onoha. Let's shuffle again. Number 12. Who is number 12? Collins Nduka. Collins was called before and he missed it. Let's see if he's here now. Collins Nduka. No, not Nduka. Nduka Uba. Not here. All right, shuffle again. Number 16. Who is number 16? I can't see the name. I can't see. Screw up. Is who? Okonkwo Ekene. Okonkwo Ekene is already a winner. He's one of our listeners from YouTube. So he's already a winner. So let's try again. Number 50. Who is number 50? Who is number 50? Shikina Einstein. I think I saw Shikina Einstein at the beginning of this meeting. Did he leave? Shikina Einstein. We're waiting for you to answer.
A girl. I'm a girl. I'm here.
Oh, she's a girl. Yay! Because the men have been winning this our prizes too much. I begin to wonder if it was really a women development program. But thank you for joining, men. We really appreciate it. That's why we're giving you the reward so that next time you join us again. So congratulations, Shiki. Is it Shikini or Shikina? Say Shikina. Shikina, okay. So please drop your phone number.
Yeah.
So we can reach out to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see again. Who else? We have we have two now actually from there. So we have three more to go. Number 20. Who is number 20? Who is number 20? Chinenye Onyabo. Chinenye, I think she already won. Chinenye already won as one of the first set we did. So shuffle again, please. Shikina said finally. Yes, so finally. We have number 1. PC again. And PC is still not here. Please shuffle again.
81.
81. Who is number 81? Who is number 81?
Dumene.
Dumene is still here today too. Please shuffle again.
99.
99. Let's see who is number 99. Favor and Mobena. We tried that person before and they weren't here. Let's shuffle again one more time. And now we're just going to move to the numbers next to them.
82.
52. And who is number 52?
82.
Okay, 82. Sorry. So who is number 82? The same Favor again. This guy came prepared. All right, we can't move up for those names because they were not here. Let's move down and see if it will work. Is Madam Sola Robinson here? Madam Sola Robinson. Simeon, I'm waiting for you to stay. Is it steady now? What's the
Yes.
next number? 82. Okay. We have the next person, Daniel Adarabasi. Daniel Adarabasi. Not here. We have Ogechi Anokwa. Is Ogechi Anokwa here? Nope. Is old age. Toyin Odutola. Toyin Odutola. Nope. Itoma was one of our winners yesterday. Ogini Uzondo Dominic. Ogini Uzondo Dominic. Menebe Collins. Is Menebe Collins here? Sydney Uduba. Sydney Uduba. Ifeanyi Okenwa. Ifeanyi Okenwa. Anehule Anago. Edwin Joe is already a winner. Please scroll down, Simeon. Desmond Tutu not here. Those ones are not here. Please shuffle again. $125. Please, let's see who number 125 is. Or is it 13 or 125?
That one is, it's not there. That 125 is not here. So we have
Precious
13.
Adeze, are you here? Precious Adeze, are you here? Okay, let's take from between 30 and 40 because those are numbers too that have not popped up, I've noticed. Between 30 and 40, let's see who's going to be the lucky people. David Chukwu. David Chukwu. Sarah Udo. David Chukwu, are you here? Sarah Odo. Sophia, no, is certainly not here. Gloria Madubuchi. Is Gloria Madubuchi here? Gloria Madubuchi. Chukwu the Prince. Chukwu the Prince. The next person, Christian Ifejimalu. Christian Ifejimalu. Samuel Onugwe. Samuel Onugwe. Sam was one of our winners yesterday. Ibrahim Bilai. Ibrahim Bilai. Blessing Paul. Blessing Paul. Ezeaka Uchenna. Underline Ian Acho. Mary Evans. Ini A. Okeke Ogochukwu. Okeke Ogochukwu. Chukwuka Benedict. Chukwuka Benedict. Paul Ukam. Paul Ukam. Arusaba Ekine. Arusaba Ekine. Omovigo Isaac Okuma.
Finally, I'm here.
Your prayers.
Finally.
So please drop your number. Simeon, please shuffle again for our last winner for this section.
29.
29. All right, start again. 29. Aniekwe Florence Adaobi. Aniekwe Florence Adaobi. Okay, let's try between 90 and 100. That's another number that I've not popped up. Between 90 and 100, Simeon, instead of shuffling again. Okay, number 90, we have Sydney Uduba. Actually, no, we've been calling all these names, they are not around. Okay, let's try between 90 to 80 instead.
You said what?
We've been calling these names too, they are not around. Let's try between 100 and 110. Okay, from 100 to 110, we have Uwem Umo. Uwem Umo. Adebayo Peter. Adebayo Peter. Mesoma Marianne. Mesoma Marianne. Mrs. V. Mrs. V. God's will Ovonwo. God's will Ovonwo. Chinwe Uchendu. Chinwe Uchendu. Adebi Jenny. Adebi Jenny. Asinyebari Promise. Asinyebari Promise. Nwikubi Monday. Nwikubi Monday. Tatiana Kuro. Tatiana Kuro. Rose Maski or Rose Max. Rose Max. Rose Max. Samuel Cletus. Samuel Cletus. Favor Malu. All these persons. Favor Malu. Obong Uko. Obong Uko. Eguavon Uyi Milton. Milton. Owanaba Makri. Stella Arets. All those names are not here. Move down again. Move down to before Favor Malu. No, lower. Right after Favor Malu. And all these names you've called before, they are not here either. Maybe we'll ask a question and see who can answer the question for this last lucky winner. Or better, see, people should just give me now. This is the Lord speaking to us, that people should give it to me. All right, so while we work on what to do for our last lucky winner, I'll hand over to the moderator to continue with the agenda of the event. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Andrea. Dorcas, we do appreciate. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Please think of the question as soon as possible because I also want to win this section. I just want to win. Okay. Next on our agenda is vote of thanks. And it's going to be done by Mr. Moses Akpabio. It's going to be done by Mr. Moses Akpabio. Mr. Moses Akpabio, are you there?
It's like it's not online though. It's not online.
Moses Akpabi is online, but I'm on transit.
Okay. So you can't be able to take it. Okay, we'll give the privilege to Jonathan Ebo. Jonathan Ebo.
Please, let's give it to the UniUyo president. Is he not here?
He's having network issue.
Because
he's having network issue.
Let him try and say something now. Let him try.
Okay.
Let him try.
Currently, he's not online. Currently, the president is not.
Okay. Since Mr. Victor is on transit and this person is having network favor, the president of UniUyo is having a network issue, I will just go ahead and take the vote of thanks. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for joining our programs. Thank you for being here, especially those people that joined since yesterday up till now. We really do appreciate your faithfulness and your patience, your diligence, and we hope we've been able to impact knowledge on you. You've been able to learn a lot, and your data was not in vain. Thank you so much for all our amazing speakers, Madam Stella yesterday and myself yesterday, for Chineyezichi today, and also Madam Ella today. Thank you so much. I had a wonderful time, and I'm sure so many of us here, if not every single one of us, all had a wonderful and splendid time. We sincerely appreciate you being here and joining us for our program. You can also tell your friends, your colleagues, or anybody that will be interested in seeing this program, but they missed it for some reason or another, to go to our YouTube channel, SP Port Harcourt section, just search that SP events Port Harcourt section on our YouTube channel, and you can go and have a recap and get to watch this program all over again. And then even all those that were having network issue that had to keep joining and leaving and joining and leaving, you can go and have the full program without obstruction from YouTube. And we have so many other of our social media platform handles that you can join us. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on LinkedIn. All you just do is type SPE section 103 or SP Port Harcourt, and it should pop up. So please follow us on all our social media platform, and we'll also have it displaying on the screen there. You can copy them down to follow us. And the same thing with our schools, our universities that are hosting this program, UniUyo and ESUT. Their social media platform are displaying on the screen right now, so you can copy them down and follow them up for more upcoming programs, which we do have a lot full of them. Once again, thank you for all our senior members that joined, especially our senior members of Section 103 and even outside, all our past section chairmen that joined, and also our current section chairman that was there with us, and in fact is still here up to now. We sincerely appreciate your support and all that you do. And also I want to thank the WIN arm of SP Section 103. WIN means Women in Energy. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity to host this program, because we couldn't have been able to achieve it without you people accepting and permitting. We seriously appreciate. Madam Sola, thank you so much for your leadership, for your constructive nature, and for the opportunity you get to give to me. I get to learn new things every day and grow better in my personality. Thank you so much. And thank you to my students, my amazing team. Oh my goodness, without these people, this program you're seeing that you feel is fabulous, is awesome, it will not be a reality. Thank you, the president of UniUyo, for all your support, for all your directive, for all your leadership skills. Thank you, president of ESUT, Jonathan, for all of your support and leadership skills. Thank you for our moderators, our awesome VPs, the likes of Eno and Victoria that anchored the program yesterday and today. We sincerely do appreciate And thank you for all our liaison officers that helped to reach out to our speakers. So this awesome program you're seeing here is not just one person. It was a team of about 10 to 12 or 15 persons that brought it into a reality. In SPE, we believe in collaboration, we believe in teamwork, and this is the outcome of all our hard work. Thank you so much, Morbit Daniel. Thank you, the program's chairman of ESUT, Jerry. Thank you, Andaline. Thank you, Divine Favor, Miracle, all of you. I cannot stop mentioning names. If I continue, we will not go. Just thank you so much, everybody. We sincerely do appreciate. And to our awesome listeners and attendees, what can we do without you people? Imagine if we had this program and you were not here, what would we be doing? We'll be watching ourselves, which would be very, very boring and terrible. So thank you so much for staying, especially till the end. We sincerely do appreciate your patience, your perseverance, and your zeal to want to learn. We're going to have more of this program subsequently till March. In fact, by the end of January, we have another one coming up on the 29th and on the 30th between two of our universities again under Section 103. So please add that to your calendar and plan to attend and join. I'm sure there are a lot of things you're going to learn and you'll be glad you were part of us. And thank you to our amazing sponsors that sponsored this giveaway. We sincerely do appreciate. You don't know how much this sponsorship, this raffle draw had made some people stay till the end. So they got to learn, and some of them got to gain their data back that they use for this program. We sincerely do appreciate Madam Stella for the sponsorship. Thank you, section chairman, for the sponsorship. We really appreciate. I don't think I'm missing anybody. Okay, yeah, let me also thank my office, because if they do not give me the opportunity or the space or the time, or they don't believe in SPE, I don't think I'll be able to be achieving all these goals. So a big shout out and thank you to my boss, Professor Ian Wami. Thank you to my office, our organization, Peseta University, our world-class university that is being established in process. Thank you so much, everybody. And last of all, let me thank myself. Thank you, Dorcas. All
Hello.
right.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am.
Please go ahead, Victoria. I'm done.
Please, we just want to give a surprise package to all the session 103 because we really appreciate all your good work. So, ESUT and UniUyo have decided to issue out a certificate of appreciation to all executives that contributed to the success of this program. So I would like us to have all the emails for those that help us in organizing this program.
Okay, so everybody that was part of the organizing team of this program,
Yeah,
please,
all their email address and their phone names,
which we have a group for, please go to the group chat and drop your details and your information for your certificate of appreciation from the University of ESUT, that is Enugu State University and Technology.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chooks, my able president. You're doing well. And thank you very much, Engineer Dorcas, for not forgetting to thank yourself. Thank you very much. For not forgetting to thank and appreciate yourself. We thank you so much. Okay, have you been able to get any question for the last winner?
We haven't, but I saw someone said that they've been attending from the beginning till this time, and then they dropped their number. So I just decided we should reward the person. Wari Boko Daniel. So Wari Boko Daniel will be our last winner for the raffle draw.
Okay,
Wari Boko Daniel, I hope you're still here. Please reply, or if not, you lose this winning.
Daniel, your time is going. Daniel. Daniel.
Okay, if that person is not here, there's another person that was attending, Joy Dan. She's still around and she hasn't received anything.
Okay, so Joy, Daniel, if you're here, please indicate.
I'm here, ma.
Well. Now you know, maybe you don't go collabo with Enobo.
I'm here, ma.
Tell her say you go dash 200 out of the reward that she came and solicit on your behalf. So we have Joy Daniel as our last winner, but not the least winner for our raffle draw. So please, Joy Daniel, go ahead and drop your phone number so we can give you your reward. All right. Go ahead, Victoria.
Okay. Thank you very much, Engineer Dorcas. We do appreciate you a lot. Okay. Next on our agenda here is closing prayer. Closing prayer. I think Favor is not here, so I'll take the closing prayer. Okay, shall we pray?
Okay.
In Jesus'
or somebody can
name
volunteer.
pray.
One of the participants volunteer.
Victoria.
Okay, let me. Yeah.
Victoria.
I can hear you.
Can you allow Ekene to take the prayer?
Okay.
Hey, Alpha. Happy New Year.
Anybody? Do we have any volunteer, or should I continue?
Please continue.
Do we have any? Okay,
Yes.
Please go ahead, Victoria. Go ahead, Victoria.
Okay, let's close our eyes in prayer. In Jesus' name we pray. Heavenly
Amen.
Father, we thank you for the place you have given us to go through this section of our Women's Development Program. We thank you for all that attended. Thank you for our speakers. Thank you for all we've learned. We pray that all we've learned will continue to make great impact in our lives as we grow to become good and wonderful women in the society to help manage our career. We pray that you bless us, bless our family members, bless all those that sponsor this program, bless the attendees, bless everybody. All this and many more we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you very much.
In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much. So you can put on your camera for a photograph. Put on your camera for photograph. Okay. Put on your camera for photograph. Okay. 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 Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you for
Thank
volunteering and for handling our YouTube channel. We sincerely appreciate. Thank you, Simeon, our Simo. Always reliable. Thank you for hosting
Thank you very
us.
much.
So this came to a reality, please. Thank you so much. We appreciate. I can't see.
It was a good one.
Omofigo, I can't see your phone number. Your village people do not want you to win this thing. Please, if he's still here, I need his number. Okay, I think I see it now. 0807512 2727. All right. I hope I didn't miss any other winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm having 13 winners here instead of 15. Who did I miss before the person will come beat me?
Ma, have you gotten that for Shekina?
Yes, I have for Shekina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way, the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the person I'm missing, the one person I'm missing will be among the last set though. I have for Shekina, I have for Omo Vigor, I have for Joy Daniel, and then the one person from YouTube, one Castro Daniel, Mandy. So I don't know who I miss in the last one.
Ma, how about
Obianuju was a winner
you
today,
have
right?
for Edwin.
Yeah.
For who?
Joe Edwin.
Joe Edwin.
Yes, I have for Joe Edwin. I have Joe Edwins, I have Okonkwo.
Okay.
Those were people from YouTube. Then there's one.
Yes, Obianuju was the winner today.
Yes, I've actually sent her on already.
You can fill me for 2 places now. No.
So
good.
Or I could send my second number so that there will be no mix-up.
Victoria, you're a winner too, Abby. Victoria, were you a winner today?
It was yesterday, but I wasn't there yesterday. I wasn't there.
Okay, because I don't have your name for today either.
Can I be considered?
Sure.
Oh, Madam Dorcas.
I'm looking for the original winner.
Okay.
But seriously, how do I even get hold of this Castro Mandy guy?
Okay.
Simeon, I get your number now. Why you
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, ma.
Simeon, I get your number now.
Yes, Jonathan, we are hearing
You want
you.
me to send out to your mother number? This one is your mom.
That Castro is our number for listening. Hello.
He said what?
That Castro on that YouTube is a Shedrack on that list.
I'm not saying he's not Shedrack. I know he is Shedrack. I'm talking about how to reach him.
Okay, let me contact him.
You know the person?
Yeah, is his number.
Please contact him and tell him that we need his number. Thank you.
Okay.
Simeon, I can't figure out the other person, so I guess you can end the meeting when you want. While Jonathan sent me the number of that Castro guy, the Shedrack Uchechukwu.
Okay, that means you have copied everything.
Yes, everything I can find. Yes. Who is this? Okay, that one is the number. Yeah, I have everybody's number here, except the Castro guy.
Okay.
And the one winner that we mistakenly cannot know who the person is.
Ma, check for Abigail Sunday.